Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you 10 simple ways to take intentional breaks during work to maintain your work-life balance. Taking intentional breaks during work hours is a great way to refresh and refocus your mind. But what exactly constitutes an intentional break? The answers might vary, but such an activity could include various tasks which will enhance mental and physical productivity. And certainly, those tasks would not include aimless scrolling through your social media. When you have been working for long hours at a stretch, you are not only mentally drained, but it is stressful to the eyes as well. Since most of our jobs require constant staring at the computer screens, it gets really tiresome. Sometimes people get engrossed in their work and don't leave their desks until lunch breaks. In that case, the 1 hour lunch break is all they have to relax and rejuvenate their mind. This is not a good practice as your mind and body need pauses from a continuous rigorous activity. Hence, it is recommended that you take short breaks from continuously working in a same posture every hour or so. I personally work for about 1.5 hours at a stretch and then take a 10 minutes break. So let me share 10 intentional ideas for taking breaks during your work hours to help you gain energy for your mind and body when you resume your work. You can schedule as many of these as possible in your work breaks. Now let's look at a very good quote that says, have regular hours for work and play. Make each day both useful and pleasant and prove that you understand the worth of time by employing it well. Okay, so the first intentional activity that you can do is exercise or stretch or walk. Either you take just a single break during your whole workday or you take multiple short breaks during the day. Don't forget the importance of stretching. It is great for your mind and body and helps you keep active throughout the day. You can incorporate physical activity by taking a walk to grab your lunch from nearby cafe. Or if you don't have to buy food, then just a simple walk outdoors is good enough. If you keep a yoga mat handy at your workplace, then you can take it outdoors and make full use of it. This, however, depends on the weather and your work location. So, if going outdoors is not possible, use the yoga and exercise mat in your workplace and have a 15 to 20-minute good stretch. If you feel overwhelmed by the idea of exercise mat and any other exercise equipment, then there are innumerable exercises and techniques which are available online that you can perform from the comfort of your office chair. While stretching your body, don't forget that you can utilize this time to do facial exercises as well. They hardly take 5 minutes and are super easy to perform. The next thing that you can do is meditate. Another great idea is meditation. Meditation is a great way to give your mind and body a much needed pause. It helps in increasing mental focus, reduction in anxiety and stress, and enhancing your memory. The stillness of the moment is sometimes the key to clear up the clutter accumulated in your brain. There are many forms of meditation that you can practice. It can either be a guided or unguided practice. Mindfulness, spirituality, and mantra meditation are among the most popular ones. This is such a diverse topic that one can't recommend a fit for all solution. Meditate indoors on your yoga mat, do any spiritual practice that aligns with your beliefs, or just sit in silence and focus on your breaths. The idea is to give your brain a moment to pause and focus on your thoughts to achieve concentration and awareness. Don't stress yourself about being perfect at it from day one. It's usually pretty hard to focus on your thoughts in the beginning. I'm speaking from a personal experience. The trick is to be consistent every day for whatever amount of time is feasible for you. Just start with 5 minutes a day, or even some people do it for 2 minutes in the beginning, then gradually increase the duration once you start getting in the flow and reap the benefits along the way. The next thing that you can do is listening to a podcast. or an audiobook. Podcasts have been a trend lately, and I must confess, I have been late to jump on the bandwagon. There are many informative, productive, and educational podcasts available to you that you can listen during your work breaks. Of course, you can also choose the ones from entertainment category. I personally gravitate towards the current affairs or personal development ones to keep me updated and inspired during my work hours. The entertainment stuff I usually keep for after office hours. The next intentional activity that you can do to take break from your work is preparing a calming drink. Yes. Um, Aside from plain water, having a cup of calming drink during your work hours is divine. Preparing your drink during the work break is a great activity to move your body from a stagnant position. If you work from home, then you have the added advantage to access your pantry where you would keep your teas and drinks. You can try a new recipe or prepare a drink anytime your heart desires. For folks working in a traditional office setup, having a mini part pantry stocked with your favorite tea is a life changer. Any tea lovers here would agree that preparing exotic teas and enjoying them in beautiful tumblers work as a great conversation starter among your colleagues. Is it so? The next activity that you can do is solving a puzzle. To keep your mind active and attentive, solving puzzles would contribute as a productive work break activity. It increases your mental attentiveness and helps your brain focus and concentrate on the tasks more effectively. A quick and fun way to give your brain power some much needed boost. Crossword puzzles for adults is also a good option to try. I will share the links in the description below so you could try those out. The next option for an intentional break during work hours is to learn a new language. Yes, if you have a zest for learning new languages or learning commonly used phrases in different languages, you can use your work break for this productive activity. You can allocate as little as 15 minutes to practice a new language. Depending on your learning level, you can utilize this time to enhance your knowledge. For example, for an upper beginner level, you can learn a new word and try to make at least sentences with it. For an absolute beginner, you can learn a bunch of new words like different forms of vocabulary sets, etc. Spending time with plants. That is another intentional activity that you can do. Keeping plants in your work area is beneficial to your overall health as they purify the air around. They also add a pleasant look to the overall ambience of your workspace. Whether it's your work from home setup or workstation at office, you can keep a plant or plants that fit your available space. Spending time with plants and maintaining them is a therapeutic hobby that you can practice daily in your productive work breaks. You can water them as per their requirement and take care of the damaged leaves if any. Manage your activity as per your break slot and you will surely feel fresh and relaxed afterwards. Organize your workspace, physical and virtual. This goes without saying that a tidy, mess free office is excellent for your mental focus and productivity. During your work breaks, you can allocate some time to organize physical items on your desk to keep it clean and clear from unnecessary junk. Similarly, it's a good habit to keep your monitor and phone screens clear of unused folders, icons, or apps. A frequent cleaning and organizing ritual for your workspace will reduce the visual as well as mental clutter. The next intentional hobby that intentional activity that you can try is reading a book. If you like to read books but also struggle to find time for it and don't feel like reading before bed because you feel exhausted, it's better to accommodate your reading time during your work breaks. This way, you can not only read multiple books simultaneously. Yes, that's possible. But also don't feel guilty when you miss your bedtime reading due to tiredness. It would be an added bonus if you have a physical book to read from rather than staring on the screen. This way, you will utilize your work break to the maximum by giving your eyes a rest from the screen glare as well. And also, you can obviously try listening to an audiobook that is equally effective as well. Now, the next and the last activity that you can do during your work breaks to maintain your work-life balance is spending time at your vision board. Yes, this is another great idea because vision boards are a great way to keep you inspired and motivated. You can set up a vision board by placing pictures of objects and situations that you want to achieve and experience in your life. You can even keep a separate board for professional and personal life. These boards can be easily created at your home office or conventional office setup alike. For optimum results, keep your vision board neat and organized. Spending time at your vision board daily helps you keep focused on your goals and makes you work consistently with determination and motivation. It is one of the best ways to practice law of attraction. If you haven't read about it, I highly recommend that you read this life transforming book called The Secret. I will share the link in the description below so you can check it out. So, guys, this was all about the 10 simple ways to take intentional breaks during work hours to maintain your work life balance. We would end this discussion with a quote here that says, "There is virtue in work and there is virtue in rest. Use both and overlook neither." I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please like this video and share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel so that you get access to more intentional and mindful content that I will be posting on my channel in the future. Thank you guys for your time. See you in the next video. Bye bye.